What happens post-operatively?
For facial surgery anyway, we would see people at about a week post-surgery to take the stitches out and check that everything's healed properly. We'll often see them again a week or so afterwards. Depends a little bit on where they live, of course. And then routinely I see patients at 3 months to assess their progress. But we have an open door policy, so people are very welcome to come whenever they want to. And some people need more support than others. But I'd always much rather, if somebody's anxious or worried about something, I'd much rather see them than not. Nowadays, of course, people often send you photographs on a computer, which is okay, but it's really difficult to make diagnoses from computers, and I'd much rather take the time to see somebody. But routinely, it's a week, maybe a week after that, 3 months, or whenever patients want. And in the 3-month follow-up, I photograph all the patients. So for a plastic surgeon, photographs are like an X-ray would be for an orthopaedic surgeon. And the system that I use is a big plasma screen, rather old-fashioned nowadays. But I photograph the patients when I first meet them. The screen is split in the middle. So when they come back for their follow-up, the initial photographs are on the left-hand side of the screen, and the follow-up photographs that we take there and then are on the right-hand side of the screen, which I've been doing for about 15 or 16 years now. I started to do it as a way of demonstrating to the patients what had been achieved, but I find it an extraordinarily useful learning tool, because actually it forces you to review all of your results with a very critical audience, i.e. the patient. So I think it's a really good thing to be able to show the patient themselves before an operation too, because very often we've all got asymmetries, haven't we? One eyebrow's higher than the other one, or whatever it might be. People are very often not aware of it until you show them a big photograph and point it out. Or they'll say, well, I never noticed that before. They will notice it afterwards for sure. So it is really important to establish that baseline.